And welcome back to the Red Hammer Stand. This is your latest Manchester United news. Obviously, guys, there was no morning show because I was out this morning. And obviously tomorrow there is no morning show because obviously I'm out again. But I will do a video and put up for tomorrow morning. There will be a press coverage reaction, which may probably about well, I'll tell you the thing, guys. Tomorrow, obviously, I'm at one of my mates' his dad's funeral. He passed away sadly. And if I do go to the wake, I'll probably be back around. Well, I'm hoping about 5. But I put it in 5 o'clock. But it might have to be a bit later than that, so I might have put it in for probably about 7 ish. But I might. I don't know. I put it in for 5, but it could drag on for. I might change to 7 o'clock for tomorrow night, and then obviously I'm doing the thing as well. But let's get into this, guys. Because I don't want to say a lot because I need some for tonight. Well, for tomorrow morning, yeah. I will say some of these. Obviously, the first one, guys. Obviously, it says Harry Maguire. Obviously, he's been speaking over the international break, saying like, is that he's got nothing to prove and he thinks he's doing alright in the team. For one, guys, right? Can I just say the only reason that Southgate's picking him because he's one of his favourites, and for two, what has he got to improve? Yeah, he played well against Thingy, but that was a crap game against Ukraine. Anyway, it was rubbish. I'm not really a fan of the international break. I'm not. The only thing I'm a fan of is when they're in the World Cup or Euros. That's it. I'm not bothered about the international break. I just have to do it. But don't forget next month, guys, as well. So I think it's 23rd. The first World Cup. The Lionesses are in the game. I think it's at 10 o'clock morning game. So I'll be doing that game. But there's nothing really to say. But there is a few things to say. But I don't want to say too much because obviously I want to put it in for tonight. But that does not lie on Maguire anyway. But one particular reservation MUFC have about building an entirely new stadium is that it could become soulless after a period of time. They, what thing is, guys, with that is they don't want to. So like we're saying, so they can't. What they can't do, guys, is they can't exactly knock Ultra. They can't just knock it down and rebuild it. They just need to do a few stuff on it. They can't knock it down. They can't, because guys, that stadium has had a lot of memories in that stadium, and I mean a lot. Okay, that's 7-0. That's different. They've had, they've won a, that in that stadium. Well, okay, no one's won a treble in it, but we won a treble in Barcelona, obviously. But that team. So it's not about the new team. It's about like the sculpture, the history of that stadium. It does need redoing, but it doesn't need knocking down, and I wouldn't knock it down either. It has been estimated that the building a new stadium could take 6 years. This would be quicker than revamping Old Trafford, which is estimated to take over decades, which it will. That's what I'm saying to you. It's going to take ages. All they need to do, people are saying to knock it down. Why? Why would you knock down a stadium that's been there for years? that the Glazers do not give a shit about. They were never going to do it. And people saying, oh, they're going to stay. They're not going to stay because they're in debt. They put us in debt. People say, yeah, but what about the players you got? Right. Well, so you're saying me, right? 85 to 90 million for Anthony, which could have been about 50 million in June. Come back to me on that when you know better. Right? Come back to me on that. I'm not trying to be nasty, but come back to me when you know better than that. You ought to say, yeah, but you got the players you wanted, but all were paid on players that we didn't have to. MFC informed by Populous, who have made new Wembley and Spurs stadiums, that the cost of revamping Old Trafford and building a new stadium altogether would be similar. Well, I don't want. Well, as I don't want. Thingy do I don't want a whole thingy do I mean, Old Trafford needs to be done up. It does. If 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 MFC choose to make a new Old Trafford, it will be the same site similar to Spurs that they vacated White Hart Lane in 2017 to rebuild their new ground. Which I'm not really about. They can do what they just need to revamp it. I mean, it's rusty because it's like I said, guys. We've had in charge for the last 17 years. They've not done nothing with it. They've done nothing with it. Developers assured that MFC that they have a potential to extend the stadium in any capacity of their choosing, whether that would be a revamp of Old Trafford or an entirely new stadium. There is a pledge by developers to improve Old Trafford. That's something they just need to revamp it. They don't need to knock it down and redo it because they just can't. So you tell me, guys, right? If they knock it down, right? If they knock it down, all that history, they can't. Come on, guys. The strawberry stuff's still in there. I'm thinking of going around. I'm thinking of doing another tour again. This will be probably my 8th tour, 9th tour. I'm thinking to my missus though. I don't want to. I don't want to go into the new stadium. I want my new stadium, but don't. You cannot down a history guide. You can't. Oh, White Hart Lane can do what they want with that. Why? Because they're not got no history. They haven't. I'm not trying to be honest. They haven't. They've not won anything, have they? Back in the decades, I don't want how many decades ago it was, but Old Trafford has got a history there. I've been there many times on a tour and I loved it. I wouldn't mind going to see a night game. I wouldn't. On the Ten Hag, no, I wouldn't. MCHQ factual credibility. Commercial revenues up to 22%. Match day revenues down. Record sites of tickets, possibilities, memberships. Oh, I'm not reading all them. Over 1,500 people are currently on the waiting list for MUFC season tickets. Jesus. And Varane is back in work. I really don't want to read that. I'll read that. I'm not a player who sits on the records and hopes no one breaks them. I hope he does break the MUFC goal scoring record, and reasons why with him being a Manchester lad coming through the academy, which it is. There is some more about the debt, guys, but I don't want to get into it. Is there anything for later? I'm not gonna say. I can most probably get into it more a little bit later on, guys. Yeah. I'll do some stuff about sort of Spurs. So what I'll do, guys, is I will be doing a video later anyway, because I'm going to put it up in the morning anyway, because I'm not here in the morning. I'm hoping to, well, like I said, guys, I'm hoping to be back for about, I'm hoping about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock tomorrow after this thing I've been to do the press conference reaction, and then obviously do my DJing, and then, yeah. But it's someone I knew, guys, so I didn't really actually want to go, guys, because I don't like funerals, me and guys, I don't, I never have. But I'll just wait and see, won't I? So, yeah, guys, so I will obviously, guys, there is some more information. I am going to do some more. I'll do some more for tomorrow morning because obviously I'm not in the morning. But so much like in the video, guys. If you do want to head over now, guys, I am well. I was currently watching it, but I think it's finished now. Yeah, it does. But I will do some more later on, guys. Yes, I will be doing some more later on. Yeah, and I'll post it for in the morning. Until then, guys. Smash a like, subscribe, and don't forget, guys, put it in the thing is, do you think they should knock down Old Trafford, or just revamp it? I would not knock it down, guys, because it's got history behind that stadium, and I mean a lot, and everyone knows there's a lot of history behind that stadium, guys, and you can't. You basically can't knock it down, guys. You can't. You can do it up. Yeah, I'm not bothered if you do it up. They can do it. They can do it up all they want, but just don't. They can't. They just can't knock it down. But I'll I'll say more later on because obviously I don't want to say too much. Well, the next video will be out is in the morning, and then obviously probably about 7. Until then, guys, have a great day and night. Put in the comments, guys, revamp or not down. Obviously, some people might put not down, but they're just not fans. Peace.